pads, really thought the energy level was really high, and I felt like, you know, they're really focused. I really feel like that. Now, we've only practiced 3 days, so I'm not buying stock in this yet, but really the third really good day of some extremely focused kids right now. I think that's good because I think they understand the challenges of people, you know, fighting for jobs, and you know, the kind of emphasis today on today's practice was the physicality, being the first day in pads, and you know, running the ball, stopping the run was what we talked a lot about. Being physical at the point of attack, both sides of the ball. So you know, we did enough to get some at least initial evaluations on, you know, some of these young guys, but I thought overall it was a good practice. And again, you know, as long as the focus is there and the energy is high, we know that, you know, it's going to be challenging in terms of mistakes and corrections and things of that nature. We know that, but as long as the other elements are there, I think, you know, we can continue to improve. So that's the plan.
What are your impressions of both lines of scrimmage, I guess, the first day in pads?
I'm sorry, Jason?
Both lines of scrimmage, what did you see?
First initial impression, that they were really trying hard. You know, they were trying hard and rusty, as you would imagine, but trying really hard and just kind of get back into the groove. I think, you know, offensive and defensive linemen are, you know, are a little bit different than most people on the field because, you know, they've got to get back into you know, offensive linemen working together and, you know, working as pairs and teams and, you know, as a combination block. And then the defensive linemen have to work so much on just, you know, the double team situations that, you know, that they've got to encounter. You know, just their first step in making contact and playing with their hands. You know, that's just something that they feel themselves getting better, you know, as time goes on. So, you know, for the first day, you know, again, the only thing I can really say about looking at it is I thought the effort was good, and I thought that, you know, that the energy was there and they were trying. So, you know, we'll know more when we watch film.
How much of the movie, you got so many young guys on the line of scrimmage that they were able to see physical football by old guys last year, even though they might not have played as much? How much does
I think it matters a lot, Philip. You know, I think it matters that they know what it looked like. You know, and that's one of the things we talked about after practice, that they know what it's supposed to look like. I mean, they know what it's supposed to look like, and they know what it's supposed to sound like, and they know what it's supposed to feel like. And, you know, they all know that we're not there, not even close. So it was important that, you know, we can always refer back to, you know, some things that we did well, you know, the previous year, and they were able to see it and be a part of it. So I think it's really important.
You gave Ladarius Phillips a look at defensive tackle last December. Is he going to be only running back this spring, or what?
Right now, that is our plan. We're trying to put him in that kind of fullback slot, what we call the 3-back, and we're trying to, you know, again, see if he can contribute there. So that's our plan right now in the spring, is to keep him in one thing and let him learn it all spring.
He's a lot of bulk for playing that position,
Yeah,
more than you had before. I mean, how does he move around and kind of move in space?
Well, I think, you know, for 290 plus pounds now, that's not our druthers. We'd rather him, you know, we're working on a plan to, you know, to get him a little bit lighter. So we think obviously the lighter he is, the better he's going to move. But he for 290 some odd pounds now, you know, he moves well.
How did he handle his redshirt year?
I think he handled it well. It was a great learning experience for him. I think he needed it. I don't feel like that move was unwarranted at all. You know, I feel like that was really a move he needed. So I think he grew up a lot. And is he a guy that can play different things? Yes. So, you know, we're trying to figure out what his best role for our team is right now, but that's where he is at this point. And unless something changes by, you know, for, you know, whatever reason, you know, that's where he's going to play this spring.